What's going on YouTube? It's Ubuntu Tech here, and in today's video I'm going to show you how you can install Ubuntu onto Raspberry Pi 2, 3, 4, 400, whatever model it is. I'm going to show you how to install it right now. Let's get into it. Alright, so the first thing that we're going to do is open up our web browser and navigate to raspberrypi.com/software. This will take us to the official Raspberry Pi download page for their disk imager. We'll then click download for Windows. Once the download begins, we will choose where we want to save it, and we can then press save. Alright, so it's been a few minutes and the Raspberry Pi imager has been downloaded to my system. It is inside my downloads folder, so I can double click on the exe file and then click yes on the window that opens asking for system privileges. This will then take us to the Raspberry Pi imager setup pane, where we can then click the install button, and it will begin the installation of the Raspberry Pi imager onto our computer. Now while that's downloading, I just want to quickly remind you to like and subscribe to the channel, as it really helps me to create more awesome videos like this. Let's get back to the video. Once the Raspberry Pi imager finishes its install process, we can press finish, and that will start the Raspberry Pi imager on our computer. Now this tool here will completely erase our SD card of all of its data, so before we start clicking any buttons in it, make sure that your SD card has been completely erased of all the important files and that it is completely empty before we start clicking any buttons in this imager to avoid data loss. Once all of the data has been removed from the SD card, we can begin to use this tool. We can then choose the operating system on this Choose OS menu, click Other General Purpose OS, click Ubuntu, and from here, you can either select Ubuntu Desktop if you're on an Pi 4 or 400 model with more than 2 GB, or you can select Ubuntu Server for 0, 2W, 2, 3, 4, and 400. There are a bunch of different Ubuntu distribution versions here. For this tutorial, I'm going to select Ubuntu Server 22.1, 32-bit. From here, we can now insert our microSD card, and then click the Choose Storage button, where we can then select our SD card. Once we're done there, we can click the write button and then select yes. This will then begin the write process for installing Ubuntu onto our Raspberry Pi. This will take between 5 and 15 minutes depending on the speed of your computer. Once that operation completes, you will now be able to remove the SD card from your computer and plug it into your Raspberry Pi, and you will be ready to go with Ubuntu onto your Raspberry Pi microcomputer. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel, as it really helps this video to be recommended to more people. My name is Ubuntu Tech. Thanks for watching.